Berto, and you can feel free to eat. I don't want to hold you up from eating. You can take a couple bites.
I wanted to prepare it.
Yeah.
And continue to talk.
Okay, gotcha. So I was talking to Berto the other day, and he told me that
Berto.
he told me that
Mike. Andre
Berto. He told me that Keith Thurman had contacted him.
Yeah.
And gave him his 2 cents on what he thought Berto would have to do in order to beat Shawn.
Yeah.
When you hear something like that, what's your initial thought?
It sounds good. It makes good headlines. It might make for a good interview. I'm just a keep it real dude in person. I mean, you know, it wasn't like Keith was gonna say, man, he was all in my ass, and man, I couldn't let my guard down for a second or breathe. That dude was all over me. You know, did you see me in the corner in between rounds? I was looking dejected. No, he ain't gonna keep that real. Come on. So it sounds good. Is there anything that he could tell him that's going to help him win the fight? Or is it anything that Soto Karass could tell us, or Guerrero is going to tell us that can help? It doesn't work that way in boxing. You know what I mean? It's not like Ballgate or something, you know?
Right.
You know, or whatever that was when they were, you know, cheating on the sidelines, filming the other team. No, it's not like that, man. You got to go in there, you got to perform. You know, you got to go in there and you have to do it. And so that's just the way it is. So, no, I don't think that, you know, that's it. You know, you got to go in there and execute whatever it is that you know. You got to actually put that into, implement that into the fight and make it work for you. What happens when, you know, if you're following that person's information, what happens when that's not working for you? Man, I thought he said, no, that's not how boxing works. You got to actually go in there and do it. So, no, there's no one that I think can help anyone else in that situation. I mean, now coaching, that would be different. That's different, because Virgil could go back and he could look at the Thurman fight and he could study that, and he could come back and he can give Andre Berto some excellent advice, and I believe that to be true. And he could actually implement that into training camp, and over the course of weeks, months, weeks, he could actually bring that to fruition and see what he's looking for in the camp and say, okay, he's got it. Now we need to transfer it to the fight. It can happen that way. I don't believe it can happen by somebody calling you on the phone or shooting you a text message, you know.
Be careful of the uppercut.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.